Welcome to the Konglish Talk podcast, a chill talk show brought to you by some States girl and Korean guy living in Korea. My name is Leah.
And I'm Diaz. And today's topic is Korean ages.
Yes.
There are 3 ways to calculate ages in Korea. We're going to talk about that. Don't forget to follow us and set the alarm.
So I saw recently, it was probably around December, that the Korean government, starting in June, they are going to get rid of the Korean age and they are only going to be implementing international age. So technically, all the Koreans will now legally be 1 or 2 years younger.
Every people knows how to calculate their ages.
Yeah, they have their own way.
We have our ages and we calculate our ages using our birthday. So when birthday comes, we get 1 more years older than last year. So that's how we calculate our ages. But in Korea, we have a unique age calculating systems we use. So there's a say that Korean wants to study abroad because they got 1 or 2 years younger when you go to other countries. Let me talk about the 3 age types that we have in Korea. In Korea, we have 3 types called Korean age, the international ages, which we call age. Just like an...
Just age.
Yeah, just age. Probably translate that into Korean, 만나이, which is full age. If I directly translate Korean to the English, but I'm just gonna call this age. And there's a year age, which is used in Korea. It's kind of like a combination of Korean age and the age. Mostly, we use year age for the public or like a governmental policy thing. So we all know how to calculate age. So I'm just gonna skip that. We just get 1 more years when we got into the birthday. We start from 0 years old.
We just calculate by months, like when they're a baby. In America, well, I guess like in Western countries, whenever the baby is born, so like if your baby is not a year old yet, people will say, oh, she or he is 6 months old.
Yeah.
Or 5 months old, something like that.
Yeah. In Korea, we use that too regarding to our babies. So let me introduce how we calculate Korean ages. So as soon as you are born, coming out from your mom's vagina.
Did you call it a vagina? You can't pronounce the V.
Vagina.
Good try.
So as soon as you're born, then you are 1 year old.
Wow.
That's how Korean age starts. And every Koreans got older on January 1st. So when year changes, we got older. We get 1 more years old. As soon as January 1st this year started, Shinai became 26. That's how Korean age starts.
Is it the January 1st New Year's or is it Lunar New Year?
It was Lunar New Year, but these days we use Solar New Year's, just January 1st, so...
Okay.
So we got 1 more year on January 1st. That's how Korean age goes.
Oh.
And the year age, which is used for public policies or like regulations for age, things like 18 plus, just -1 from your Korean age is a year age, so... It's kind of like a similar with age, but I think Korean governments wanted to simplify it by regulating and dealing with those policies. So those babies, regarding to the year age, they are 0 years old, but they just get older on January 1st. It's same. So it's kind of like a combination of Korean age and the age. So these are the 3 types of age policies in Korea. It's kind of like a really ridiculous, but mostly, we introduce ourselves using our Korean ages. On a medical things and some kind of policies, we use ages. Doctor and medical reports use the age we know, like using 26.9 years old.
Yeah.
Smoking things, drinking things, and like an 18 plus thing for things like regulating regarding to their ages, we use year age mostly. So she and I have a different ages because we didn't born in the same day.
Yeah.
But in Korea, as soon as January 1st starts, we could drink together because Korean use year age for the regulating alcohols and cigarettes.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So both DS and I are born in 98.
mm-hmm.
So in like Korea, we're considered the same age.
Yeah.
Honestly, internationally, we're considered the same age too. But when it comes to legal things like smoking or drinking, when you go to purchase something, you cannot purchase legally until the date of your actual birthday.
Yeah.
So if you decide you want to go buy some alcohol, if your ID, your driver's license, because most people in America have a driver's license, if your driver's license, for example, my birthday is April 14th, if I try to buy April 12th, they will not let me. Legally, they cannot. Even though my birthday is only a couple of days away,
Yeah.
they will not let me do that.
But in Korea, you can.
Yeah.
Starting from January 1st. Because everyone gets all order on January 1st regarding to Korean ages and year ages. So that's kind of like a really unique thing in Korea.
That makes sense, though. That's a very collectivist mindset that exists here, whereas like in America, especially with that like right down to the date of your birthday, it's hyper individualistic, you know.
That's right. There's one more thing regarding to that, because do you know PC방?
Of course. I'm friends with you.
Yeah. PC방 is one of the academy of Korean gamers where lots of Korean gamers come from. That's a place where you can play lots of games. On PC방, if you're under 18, you cannot stay over 10 p.m. So over 10 p.m. you have to go back to your home. There are some saying that mostly boys goes to PC방 and wants to play a game. On December 31st, we go there, but we cannot stay over 10 p.m. because we are underages. But on January 1st, they are all overaged, so they can go back. So they sometimes say, "Oh, let's go PC방 and on 10 p.m. we just go out and chill out for 2 hours and we go back."
Yeah.
But mostly, I know it's an illegal thing, but they sometimes just cover them and just do what you want.
Oh, yeah. That can sometimes happen in America, too. Like, for example, like, if for some reason you end up getting caught drinking by a cop, like if you're in college or something like that, and a cop shows up, sometimes that happens, and they check your ID and they're like, okay, like, you turn 21, because, like, we can't drink until we're 21 in the States. They're like, okay, you turn 21, like, tomorrow, or something like that. Then maybe they would probably be like, okay, like, we'll let you go. But if you get a really mean person, they might be like, well, legally, it's still bad, so...
We are not saying that you can do this. Please don't do that. This is illegal thing. I know. So, on this age system, we have a really unique culture in Korea that calls 빠른 년생, fast years. So this is one of culture comes from starting from elementary school. So Korean law says we have to get mandatorily educated till high school starting from 7. 8 in Korean age. So when you get 8 as in Korean age, you have to go to the Korean school. But we start our semester on March. So you guys are born and maybe you guys can wait till 8 and you guys go to school. But sometimes there are kids that are born in like January or February. For them, they have to wait like 11 months or 10 months till go school. So sometimes those kids born in January or February, they go school in 6, 7 in Korean age. So we just consider them as a fast years, 빠른 년생.
Yeah.
So we just consider them they are still 6 but consider as a 7. Well, they can just go because in Korean education system, it's really hard to fail their grades. So
oh wow.
Yeah, we just go to the higher schools about 99%. So
oh, okay.
And the problem happens on the college. When they just directly go to the college, mostly your friends will be 19. Yeah, 18. Your friends will be 18 or 19. But hold on, let me really calculate. I forgot.
This is why we're getting rid of the Korean age. And
Yep.
honestly, every single time that cuz being a foreigner, talk to a Korean person, like discussing age can be so complicated and kind of annoying that we end up just saying this is the year I'm born, because it's just like it's a little bit easier than playing this weird game of like I'm 26, but technically I'm actually only 24, like that kind of thing.
Jesus Christ, that's what I'm saying. If you're 20, as in Korean age, you might directly go to college, mostly. And for the first year guys who went to the elementary school 1 year faster than others, will be 19 as in Korean age.
Yeah.
The problem comes from here. So those who normally went to the college could drink and smoke and can do everything they want. No cops will arrest you if you drink. But those first year guys are still 18 and they cannot drink. So that's the problem for freshmen, because when those freshmen gather together and they want to go to the bar, but if there's a kid who are first years, they have to abandon them or they cannot drink.
See, in America, everyone's fucked with that because nobody's entering college at 21 years old. I mean, some people do later in life, but like if you're going right after high school, I mean, you still have 3 years until you can drink legally. So
this is one of the really unique culture comes from Korea regarding to those three age types. But in Korea, luckily, starting from those who are born in 2003, Korean government abolished its first year system, so they are now non-existing rules. So
are you glad that they're abolishing it, or do you not have any feelings about it?
Well, I don't care, cause I didn't meet those first year guys in my life, and I didn't feel any bad things about that. But I think it should be up to them, cause. Not regulated by government though, but I think it could be nice.
Do you think that most Koreans will still use Korean age for a long time, like socially? Do you think it'll take a long time for that to go away, or do you think more people will embrace saying their international age? Or do you think it'll be more of just a government thing for now?
Well, yeah, as she said, Korean government decided to abolish Korean age starting from June, but mostly the older generation used Korean age really a lot, so they just use Korean ages. And for younger generation, for us too, we used Korean ages for like 20 plus years, so it won't be abolished as soon as the sun rises up, like, you know.
Right.
But legally and for the government policy things, they will abolish as soon as they start, but it will take some time to settle on our lifetime conversation. So it will take some time, but I think it's really glad to hear that, because on the survey conducted by government, 86% people want to use international age, instead of Korean ages on their lifetime. So I think it's really positive news for that, because now we can use the age concept same as other person internationally. So it will be nice.
Yeah, I agree. It'll limit some confusion too, that's for sure.
This is all for this week, and we're gonna see you on next week. Woo!
Yes!